Beautiful. Came on her. Came on early. Jeez. Piece of popcorn down the wrong hole there. Okay, welcome to Christian Fellowship. My name is Mike, and today is March 12th, 2020. It's about 9:30, 9:28. So soon I'll be calling my friend in Rhode Island. We'll be reading the Bible a little bit. And I just did some music. I got some songs. I'm trying to rearrange my music and get it done a different way, so I have to do each song. It's a lot of work, but the Lord helps me with it. And I'll get it done, and depending upon all this other stuff that happens. A lot of chatter out there on the, I'm getting a little hoarse. The corona COVID-19 or whatever the heck they call it. It's basically the flu, and there's so much different information. People are fear mongering all over the place, and I think they all just forget that who's in charge here. Jesus is in charge. If you're supposed to get this virus, you're going to get the virus. I don't care what you try to do. If you're not going to get it, you won't get it. And you can be watching your money. There is things you need to prepare with because definitely it looks like the system, our economic system, is going to go down. Maybe before the election, they want this. This is all against Trump, so he doesn't get elected. They're trying their hardest to get that done. Because you'll have to deal with him another 4 years. They don't want to do that because they can't get their agenda done. And their agenda is a two-tier system, the rich and the poor. And if you ain't rich, then you're poor. And I don't care. You could have $100,000. That's not rich to them. There's only a very few that are rich. And those are the ones that are running the show. I watched videos a long time ago that said that there's actually three centers that control everything in the world that we know of. And one is Washington, D.C. Second is there's an area in Britain, the United Kingdom. That's the second one. And the third one is the Vatican. And those are the powers to be. And it's funny because Trump just turned off travel from all of Europe. However, not from the UK. UK can come over because I guess the UK doesn't have any virus people. And I saw another video today. I don't know if this is the truth. Supposedly today or yesterday, President Trump authorized 20,000 troops to be sent to Europe, which just contradicts what's being said. I mean, we don't want anybody from Europe, but we're going to send 20,000 of our troops over there with no hazmat suits, no masks. For what purpose? We already got 10,000 over there. Why don't you bring them home? That could be something to do with this Turkey, immigrant invasion. Maybe Trump's going to try to help them out to stop that from happening. I don't know. We really know very little and I know there's a lot of, you got SGT reports, you got High Impact Flicks, you got X22, you got Bib Sather, you got all kinds of different alternative media that are really trying to do, their best in research and find stuff out for us. But there's way too much of it. And the bottom line comes down to that this is a war between the devil and God the Father. Has been from the beginning. Okay. And it's still going on. And it will continue to go on. Right now, the devil's, God the Father has given, who created the devil, has given the devil reign down here. So as long as it's God the Father's, Jesus' Father, Yahweh is the name I go by. It's his show, it's his movie. He's a director. The devil can't do anything. I mean, he can do a lot of things, but he can't, if God said that's it, that's the end, well, the devil loses. He's going to lose because he was created by his adversary, who can erase him if you don't want him. People just don't get it. I mean, and everybody's trying to save their money here on earth. You can't take that money with you. When you die, you're dead. Your spirit's going to go to the others behind the veil, and either Jesus is going to be waiting there to take you into heaven, or there might be some other factions you don't want to meet. I've been dead, so I know that you do go, that your spirit, there is a spirit inside our body, and it does leave. Mine was brought back for the work, and I had prayed with my wife to quit smoking, and that's how he got us to quit smoking. Because that was back in 2003. We haven't touched a cigarette with no withdrawals. Totally none. So the best one to hook up with now is Jesus. There's no other. You can hook up with Trump. You can hook up with anybody else, and you never know. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, and these people that have reached that level of control, you can't. There's nothing outside of everybody in the nation. I think High Impact Flex is that we just all quit paying taxes, quit paying everything. And actually, I mean, if you want to stop everything, they need money, and if they can't get it from you, then they'll come and take it from you, or they'll try anyway. And then this country's tough for them because everybody's got guns. A lot of people got guns, and they can't get them away yet. The day they take the guns away, we are done. You surrender your guns, you might as well kill yourself because you're done anyway. Yeah, they'll have guns, but you can't have guns. But anyway, I myself, I'm 75. I could care less. I know when the Lord came to me 20 years ago, and I've been trying to work for Him ever since, and I'm, got to keep doing it. I'll put His name on my shirt, my hat. I won't tattoo it on my body because you read Leviticus 19:28. We're not supposed to put any tattoos on our body. And then go out in this world and see how many people got tattoos. The devil loves every tattoo that goes on the human body because it's against God's law. So he's getting you to break God's law. It makes him happy. It does not make God happy. So you're not supposed to do that. But you can tell people that all day. I've actually asked one, why did you get all those? She said, well, the first one was just, my name of my child or something on the shoulder or something. She said, then it became an addiction. She had them all over. Just kept getting more and more. It's just, when I was in the Air Force, people used to get tattoos. He said, that hurts. I said, well, it ain't for me. We give you some inspiration. Because the only thing right now this world needs is some inspiration, folks. Okay, March 12th. Is that where we're at? Yeah, we're on March 12th. Okay, the Lord said, waiting, trusting, and hoping are intricately connected like golden strands interwoven to form a strong chain. Trusting is a central strand because it is the response from my children that I desire the most. Trust God, trust Jesus, trust the Spirit. You have to do that. That's the central strand. It took, because the children of Israel coming out of Egypt, they just kept going. They trust him, and then they wouldn't trust him. Then they trust him, then they wouldn't trust him. That's what took them so long. If they just trusted him from the beginning, all the time, they would have been out of the desert a long time before it took them. Okay. Waiting and hoping embellish the central strand and strengthen the chain that connects you, us, to him. So those are the three things. This is not rocket science. It's rocket science, and it's not that hard. Waiting for me to work with your eyes on me is evidence that you really do trust me. If you mouth the words, I trust you, while anxiously trying to make things go your way, your words ring hollow. Very true. You got to trust him in everything. You can't say, oh, I trust you, Jesus, and then try to make something happen your own way. It doesn't work that way. Like when my wife and I prayed to quit smoking, we didn't discuss it again. It took like 3 months for him to answer that. Maybe we'll see, what are they going to do? They're going to sit and try to pray for that every single night because they don't think I heard the prayer the first time. But we didn't do that. And he took care of the matter. Killed me, scared my wife, and we both quit smoking. And never touched him again. Never even wanted one. Actually, could smell our clothes. I mean, after a few months, just, but geez, I smell like that. Yeah, you do. Okay. Hoping is future directed, connecting you to your inheritance in heaven. However, the benefits of hope fall fully on you in the present. Okay. So you got to keep hoping. He loves us. He knows what's good for us. He knows what we want. And what we want may not be something that here we can have because it will be a distraction and take us away from him. He doesn't want that. He knows what's best for us. Because you are mine, you don't just pass time in your waiting. You can wait expectantly in hopeful trust. Keep your antenna out to pick up even the faintest glimmer of my presence. And if you think about him during your day, you'll catch certain things that happen and you'll know. Wow. Remember, there is no coincidences and no luck. Those things do not exist. Man has told you they do. They do not. We've been lied to, not, well, we've been lied to willingly by the devil because he's the greatest deceiver of all. But, that's what you have to do. He will work in your life every day. He plans your whole day. Half the time we don't even catch the things he wants us to do. For Bible support on these words, you can go to John 14, verse 1, Psalm 27, verse 14, Hebrews 6, verses 18 through 20. Go to the Bible, read those verses, sit quietly with the Lord and ask him what he wants you to know. He'll tell you. He can teach you. You don't, going to church, great, and all the rest of stuff, but you're turning to man. Turn to the Spirit, the Lord Jesus Christ, and you'll get true teaching. Really true teaching. Not that the priests or the pastors or the ministers don't want to help. a lot of times they really don't know themselves how to help because they're trying to figure it out. And it's simple. Trust the Lord in everything. First commandment, love God with your whole heart, your whole soul, your whole mind, all your strength. And then love your neighbor as yourself. That's it. You've completed the whole Bible in just those two things. All right. Love, joy, and peace to you. And I'll be back tomorrow. God willing. Peace.